that you guys have probably never heard of before. Maybe you have, but maybe you haven't. So we're gonna be making something called Strawberry Tanghulu. So it's actually one of the simplest baking items ever. I mean, baking things ever. It's a really cool dessert and it's really good. And since tomorrow's Valentine's Day, and this is, kind of like, I guess Valentine's, because we're using strawberries and strawberries are red. What's it called? It's perfect in my opinion. But let's get straight into the video. Alright, so first what you're gonna need is 2 cups of sugar and 1 cup of water. So I'm just gonna get here's my 1 cup of sugar. So here we have our first cup. Here we have our second cup. Now I'm gonna use my 1 cup of water and pour it in. Alright, now I'm just gonna take this mixture of sugar and water and put it on the stove. You want to let it boil. You want to let it boil until it starts to get some color, and I'll get right back to you guys once it begins to boil into a color. Alright guys, while we let our mixture boil, I'm gonna start by cutting off the leaves of the strawberries. I mean, if you wanted to, you could, what's it called? Actually, let me get this. If you wanted to, you could, keep the leaves on there, but I think I'm gonna cut the leaves off this time. So, let's start by getting a cutting board, and then we can get a knife. Alright, I'm going to take this, and then I'm just going to start cutting it. If you're really young, I would recommend getting help from an adult, but if you're like me, and you semi know how to cook, and you're old enough, then you should have no trouble doing this by yourself. And a cutting tip for when you're cutting stuff like this, kind of use one hand here, and then kind of curl this one so you don't go like that, and you can chop off your finger. But go like this, kind of, because you can't really chop off your fingernails. But that way you can guide it with your knuckle, kind of. So, I have all of these. Ooh, that's a weird spot. Now we're just waiting for the sugar to get a little bit of color, like a brownish color, and I'll get right back to you guys as soon as that's done. So when it has some color, like it's brownish, like very brown, if you guys can see that, then you're ready. Here, actually, stick something into your ice water, and then stick something into your sugar, and then directly into some ice water. If it becomes crispy like this, if you guys can hear that, then you're ready to dip. So, here, let me just wash this real quick. So, since mine is ready to dip, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take 1 strawberry, stick this into it, just gonna dip it into my sugar. Yep, it's all coated. And then directly into some ice water. As you can see, it forms a crispy shell. And can we get a close-up on how shiny this is? Look, This is one shiny strawberry. It's like touching glass. But be careful because I actually tried one and it like a piece kind of like the sugar can get a little bit sharp if you, so just chew very slowly. Don't like rush it down because it could like scratch one of your gums, which really hurts. So okay, that was kind of gross, but let's try it. That one's good. This is really, really, really good. Alright guys, well, you saw it yourself. This is one very cool recipe. It's also very tasty. I definitely recommend trying this at home. So, have a great day and peace!